I'm Kristina Tahel Amelong. Every week in our weekly service at One Love, One Communion, Many Paths, One Mountain, I have the honor and opportunity to study the first principles of reality as they have been articulated by Dr. Marc Gafni and Barbara Marx Hubbard. Those two have worked together for over 100 collective years to articulate the story of the new human and the new humanity based on these first principles. The first principles constitute what they have called a universal grammar of meaning, or the new story, or a global ethos for a global civilization. Every week, guided by grace, Dr. Marc articulates the principles in precise formulations, and every week I recapitulate pivotal sections of the first principles in direct quotes from the prior week's articulation of Many Paths, One Mountain. I spend hours picking the exact string of direct quotes from their articulation and weaving them together, a string of sentences that I hope will activate in you a heart inflamed and committed to changing the world with outrageous love. Here goes the recapitulation. Our highest purpose is no purpose. Activate the power of purpose through the pleasure of no purpose. Purpose, career options, social mobility, and transformation explode on the human level. But purpose destroys us if we don't have no purpose. Most animals have, through their instinct, unmediated access to the larger purpose of cosmos moving through them. The primary focus of the animal, from what we can understand, is instinctual or innate purpose, which shows up as no purpose. It is a quality of depth living that the wisdom masters call lishma, for its own sake. To become Homo amor, we must include and transcend the animal and not reject the animal. When we reject the animal in its shadow form seeks to hijack our lives. When human beings include that quality of consciousness, no purpose in their own human choice making, they have embraced the animal. The quality of no purpose is now. It's valuable now. The practice of no purpose is nowing as a verb. It's not knowing, it's nowing. It's eros. It's not in order to get anywhere. We're alive. Livingness is so innately delightful and so innately valuable that it requires no other justification. We're not alive because we are alive. We place this no purpose in the center, the pure joy of touching each other emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, existentially, psychologically, physically, self-validating. When we touch each other, we seek to touch each other just because. Touch is not a human desire. Touch is continuous throughout cosmos. There's proto-desire in particles to touch each other and not to touch each other indiscriminately. Particles are not promiscuous. Particles are particular. When Alfred North Whitehead talks about the prehension that lives in the subatomic level, he's referring to that touch, to proto-touch. It's from that inner self-knowing that everything becomes alive. It's this phenomenon of the human being awakening to higher instinct, to no purpose, to the self-validating experience of outrageous love that leads the entire cosmos to awareness of itself. And it's from this inner self knowing that the abundant stream of life is channeled through the merging of mind, purpose, and will, no purpose. When purpose and no purpose merge and hold each other and dance together, then reality becomes alive, uninterrupted by boundaries or particulars. The objective of the wisdom of the mysteries at every point along the journey is liberating the power of the soul to the point where it can stand on its own inner strength and drink directly from its source.